Dear teachers, parents, and students, let us solve a 2023 preliminary exam question today. Anglo-Chinese School, Junior, Paper 2, Question 12. The topics involved are primary 6 pie charts and primary 3 bar graphs. The difficulty level is intermediate, which is meant for AL5 to AL6 students. Even though P6 pie charts chapter is often briefly taught, the chapter is fairly manageable. Take note that this question has been modified. We shall read the question now. During a 4-day Chinese New Year event, a number of oranges were given out. It was recorded and is represented in the pie chart shown below. Part A. The ratio of the number of oranges given on day 4 to the number of oranges given on day 2 is 2:5. What fraction of total oranges is given out on the last day of the event? Okay, we should first highlight some important keywords to understand what is required of the question. We will highlight total oranges. This corresponds to the denominator of our required fraction. And we will highlight on the last day. This refers to day 4, since it is a 4-day event. The part for day 4 should be placed on the numerator of our fraction required. Let us begin with a table to clarify facts from the problem. We shall start with the headings, day 2, day 4, and total. Well, we should be careful with the sequence of the ratio provided to us. Day 2 should be 5 units and day 4 should be 2 units, since day 4 is to day 2 is 2:5. Next, from the pie chart we can see that day 2 is 1/3 of the total. We can create another row in our table and write 1 part for day 2 and 3 parts for total. So, 1 part is our 5 units just now, and the total of 3 parts must then be 15 units. We can write this in the next row. Since 5 units remain unchanged for day 2, then day 4 will still be 2 units just fine. Eureka! Our answer is staring at us now. Remember, we need the number for day 4 as a fraction of the total. That will be 2 units out of 15 units. Hence, we can write 2/15 in our answer blank. Sometimes, 1-mark question parts can take a lot of effort to solve. However, usually it will be worth it because the second part of the question has got a few more marks, but not that many steps as you might have expected. If you have tapped the subscribe button, we want to thank you and hope it has been a fulfilling journey to solve PSLE problems with us. Our channel will continue to guide you for the year ahead. Buckle up for the ride. Also, please turn on the notification bell to get updates promptly. Let us resume with question part B. The number of oranges is also represented on a bar graph. The bars for oranges given on day 1 and day 4 has not been drawn. Draw and shade the number of oranges given on day 1 and day 4. As you can see, we are so far clear about the units of oranges given out on day 2 and day 4. Therefore, it is logical to start with the bar for day 2 instead of day 3. From the graph, day 2 matches to the number 1000. We can then write day 2 arrow 5 units equals 1000. 1 unit equals 1000 divided by 5 equals 200. So, day 4 arrow 2 units equals 200 times 2 is equal to 400. We can now draw a bar for day 4 up to the number 400. Please use a ruler to draw the shape like so, then proceed to shade the bar. We still have day 1 to shade. This is tricky, guys. We should ask ourselves, can we find the total? Yes, it was 15 units from part A. So, 15 units equals 200 times 15 equals 3000. To proceed, let us read the data for day 3. From the graph, day 3 is 860 oranges. Now we have the numbers for day 2, day 3, day 4, and the total. Alright guys, we just have the final step left to perform. Day 1 arrow 3000 minus 1000 minus 400 minus 860 equals 740. Just like before, we outline the bar for 740 oranges for day 1, and then proceed to shade the bar properly for our answer. Awesome! That is all, folks. Do not be shy to post a comment to ask if you are still unsure about the solution. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. To buy worksheet, WhatsApp BW Prelim to 889977754. To check out weekly Zoom lessons information, WhatsApp ZL Prelim to 889977754. See you next time.